I feel like there's a collective consciousness that as we engage with others, we recognize ourselves in them. We recognize the collective suffering that we have been through or will go through somewhere along the timeline. And I'd just like you to take a moment, like all of us to take a moment, to close the eyes and to feel into your heart for a moment. Just notice the state of the heart. Notice any pain or turbulence. And there's nothing you need to do with that. Just feel it, acknowledge it. And then also feel into your heart, because I imagine that even if there's some challenges there, there's also a lot of gratitude and love. So I invite you to think about 3 things or people, situations that you genuinely feel appreciative for. And as you think about these things, see if you can tap into the energetic signature or vibration. And then allow that to spread through your body. Allow whatever feeling of gratitude you're connecting with to move from your heart through your whole body. And imagine that gratitude from your heart filling up the room. And then moving out beyond the room. Imagine that gratitude, that love spreading out to all people everywhere. To touch the hearts of all those who suffer, which is everybody. Allow that love to move from your heart outwards and then come back into your own heart and feel the literal beating of your heart. Feel the life force in your chest. This prana, this energy that animates you, that makes you who you are. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them if you like. I'm going to read a poem. This poem is called Petrichor. You know, there's a word for the smell in the air outside after it rains. That scent, so full of life, bursting forth, making childlike wonders in my heart. I never knew that the earth releases an oil into the air before the rain even falls. Anticipating, marking this transition as the storm is brewing, knowing there will be an after. So this book is part memoir, part workbook, and part telling about lessons I've learned on my little journey here so far. And I've combined all of these things into what I hope will be useful. Chapter 21. We are a microcosm of the macrocosm. We are infinite and eternal. The power that brought us here will take us away, and that same benevolent force sustains us whilst we are gracing this planet. How could it be any other way? We are each a drop of water in the ocean of consciousness. We are that. It took me years to understand that I need not fight against life or others. I need not defend myself to the one who created me. I turn to face the light, to face myself, to face the truth. When I feel love in the form of my breath as it comes in and out, it asks nothing from me. Life asks nothing from me, yet gives me everything I need. How do you know you don't need it? You don't have it, as spiritual teacher Byron Katie would say. I have found so much solace in the belief that I have everything I need at any given time, even if I'm uncomfortable or wanting something very different. My life doesn't look the way I thought it would, and I expect yours doesn't either. Ask almost anyone, and you will find a human who has lost and who has made it through 100% of their life challenges. I'm a 41-year-old divorcee and widow, and I'm so much more than these things, these experiences. I'm a soul on an incredible journey, just like you. I've never felt so strong and whole, and so raw and vulnerable. I've learned that there's room for all of it in my life. I welcome the whole of me in the entirety of my life's experiences. I see value and blessings in all of it. I choose to look back only to propel me forward and to be reminded of the delicacy and impermanence of this precious life. Wake up. Wake up now. It's time. You are a child of the Creator, and there's joy waiting for you. Your eternal nature abides within and will quietly wait to be remembered. Wake up to the miracle you are. We are. It is. Give up what no longer serves your highest good so you can focus on what does. I've got 2 more short passages for you. He's always left. She's had enough. She just lives across the street, luckily. She's gone home and feed her cat, probably. Taking 100% responsibility in your life is simply choosing how you will respond. Instead of reacting in ways you have before, from outdated habits or beliefs, responding is very different. A response is aligned with who you choose to be. I'm choosing to be a woman in love with her life, despite it being imperfect, in the face of it not looking at all like I wanted it to or thought it should. I'm choosing joy, to see the universe as a benevolent place that truly has my highest good at heart. I'm choosing to wake up every day and be thankful for what I do have, instead of focusing on what I don't. I'm choosing to live my life with passion and integrity and have love be my guiding force. I'm choosing to remember that this will all be gone. What are you choosing? Life will continue, no matter what. The sun will rise and set, despite your pain. It won't discriminate and give you only what you think you want. And yet, life is not meant for you to suffer and endure endlessly. Life will offer you the grandest experiences to break your heart open to love some more, to remember your wholeness. Through this breaking open, you may fall apart. You may not know who you are or what the point of living is anymore. But I encourage you to take the shards, the remnants, and the fragmented pieces of what was your life and offer it up to the power that created you and will carry you away when the time comes. Surrender your idea of who and what you are and how your life should be to something more magnificent. I will meet you there in celebration of your divinity. Let's dance, laugh, shed tears, and wake up to the miracle of existence. Don't let another precious moment pass you by without telling those you love that you love them, including yourself. Be courageous in your heart's expression. Offer up kindness and encouragement to those around you. Be the one you are seeking. Be the love you are. Be the one you came here to be. You are loved.